addressing in the network. We'll start with IPv4, then slowly move to IPv6. So I will just touch upon IPv6. What is IPv6? So let's understand what is IPv4 first. To understand what is addressing, we need to first know why there is a requirement of addressing. So the requirement of addressing is basically each and every host in a network need to be identified uniquely. So that's why we give a logical addressing. So TCP/IP protocol suite model has a layer which is network layer or internet layer, and in OSI there is layer 3 which is responsible for doing a lot of network related activities, and IP addressing comes into this particular area, into this particular layer. So it's a layer 3 concept. IP addressing structure, let's understand. It's a 32-bit address, 32-bit binary address which is converted into decimal, dotted decimal rather. So that is the representation of IP address. In IPv4 address, we'll be learning what is classful addressing, A, B, C, D, E, and classless addressing, how to manage using CIDR notation, what is CIDR all about, and what is VLSM. So we'll be also discussing about the concept of subnet mask. So in internet protocol, we identify each and every host by something called IP address. So IPv4 is one of the addressing scheme. It's a 32-bit binary number. So this 32-bit binary number actually divided into 4 octets. So each and every octet is 8-bit. So each and every 8-bit, if you vary 8-bit numbers from setting all the 8-bit to 0 and all the 8-bit to 1, it is varying from 0 to 255. That is the 2 to the power 8 number, 2 to the power 8. That is the total numbers you have you get from this particular block. That's 0 to 255. So block of 256. So if you see, it's a binary number, 32-bit binary number. So that address space of IPv4 will be 2 to the power 32. That's 4294967 That is the total number of IP addresses available. But we cannot use all. We'll discuss later why we cannot use all. So this is a number 192.168.10.1. This is a IP address which is actually belongs to a network. In network 192.168.10.0. So what is network, what is IP address, all those things we'll discuss. So to understand the concept of IP addressing, we need to understand how to convert a 8-bit binary number to a decimal number, and a decimal number to be converted into a 8-bit binary number. So this is the table which is being given, and I have also shared one Excel file where you put any number in that entire 32-bit combination of 0 and 1. You will be calculating, you will be able to calculate subnet mask and as well as IP address of the network. So that's the conversion, 1110101. That's the binary number which is converted into a decimal number, which is 245. So we'll be discussing initially how to convert a binary number to decimal number to binary. So when we talk about addressing, we'll be talking about how we can actually divide it, how we can actually divide the address into 2 parts. One is network portion, one is host portion. So let's understand, the hierarchical structure of IPv4 addressing. It's a 32-bit number. So the entire 32-bit number has something called prefix, which is network portion, and the later part which is host portion. For example, there are 30 PC in a network, there are 1000 PC in a network. All these 1000 PC, if they're in a logically in the same network, they should be having a same network. So how to identify they are in the same network? Because their network portion should to be common. So any number of bits can be in network portion and any number of bits can be in host portion. That is the design part of it. So in this you can see it's a addressing which is 192.168.18.57. It's the first 3 octet is there in network and remaining is there in host. So the anatomy of IP address is actually, start with the concept of 32-bit address, which is there are 4 octets, and we need to understand the binary equivalent of each and every dotted decimal address. So in network layer, each and every host identified a 32-bit address. So for example, we are having host A, we are having host B. So host A is sending some packets to host B. So packets is actually how network layer sends their communication. So host A will be having 32-bit source address and host B will be having a 32-bit destination address, and we'll be using a layer 3 header, which is nothing but IP header. So we are having IPv4 header as well as IPv6 header. We are discussing about IPv4 header. So let's understand what is network portion. Network portion is actually identifying in a network, identifying which network it belongs to. If I look into a IP address 192.168.1.0, so some portions are there in network, some portions are there in host. So if all the PCs and all the hosts are there in same network, so their network portions need to be common for all the hosts, and the host bit need to be varying. So that's we'll be discussing how to calculate number of hosts. So this is IP addressing structure, and this is a example how you can convert a 8-bit binary number to a decimal, and decimal number to a binary number, and binary number to a decimal number. This is already I have shared. So this is Excel file. Double click on this Excel file, then actually you can do a lot of calculations over here. So I will be sharing this particular PPT, and double click on this particular slide, and you can easily do a lot of calculation in terms of IP addressing. So this is how you can do a lot of binary to decimal conversion. Some examples are there for binary to decimal conversion. You need to practice that. So decimal to binary and binary to decimal conversion, you need to practice. So now next we will be discussing about classification of IP addressing. So classification of IP addressing we have already discussed. There are classful and classless addressing. We need to know what are they.